Hey Fuzzy Goat family, happy Tuesday. I am back from Scotland and happy to be here with you guys. Today I'm going to show you some new bags because when you travel you can appreciate a really good bag. And also I will update you on my projects, and it might be a surprise for me too because some of them I can't remember if I worked on before I left or not, so we'll learn together. I did finish my ranunculus in the DK weight. I'll stand up. I did, it probably could be a little bit longer, but I was hoping to wear it over a dress type situation. So it doesn't have a lot of ease, you can see that. The sleeves, I did, I think 10 inches, I did longer. And I did do the short rows, and I'm not 100% sure I did them right, but I think I did, to be honest. I think it's, yeah, I'm not really sure, but anyway, so you can see them here. You can see that it's longer at the elbow. So I think that was the intent, right? So anyway, so the 10 inches was good. Maybe another inch, I don't know, it was fine. I did do the bind off that they suggested. I'm gonna come closer to you. Oh, I forget, it was Lori's something bind off. And I have to say, I'm not sure, maybe I didn't do it right, but it doesn't seem super stretchy for me. I would probably on my mom's, which I'm close to binding off, would either do Jenny's, I think it's Jenny's stretchy bind off, I can't remember, or hers, or you can just do a regular bind off if you can stay loose. So hey guys, thanks for watching today. Anyway, so of course my husband had to say that I'm sorry, the note just popped up on Cadence's phone, got me distracted. What was I saying? Oh, he thought it was too small, but I haven't blocked it, and I think I am going to block it. Maybe just to, I don't know, just to block it, just so I can say I blocked it. So anyway, for those of you still working on your ranunculus, I'm very happy, and I did wear this in Scotland. I finished it and was able to wear it one day. That's how cold, it kind of got cold, but we were okay with that because it's so hot here. Anyway, what else am I going to tell you? I think that's it. So I'm going to show you some bags that came in while I was gone. These are made from recycled, let me make sure I get this right.
Concrete.
Concrete. Is that what it said?
Concrete bags.
Concrete bags. Okay. But they're not concrete. They're not heavy. But they are great. They would be great, like kind of sort of see-through, meshy material. Not see-through. Yeah, you guys can't see through, but I can. And we've got 4 colorways. Let me show you. This one is grass. I think you can fit quite a few projects in there. The handle, you could hold it. I think that also fit in your shoulder. Let's just try it out. Yeah. So, just knock them off the floor. Okay, there's grass. Let me show you the other colorways. And has anybody seen Barbie? We in Scotland, when we went to St. Andrews, we were like a block from this movie theater. So my husband and I went and saw 2 movies, which was crazy because I can't remember the last time he and I went to see a movie. And Barbie was there, and I was intending to go see it when my son and husband played golf, but I didn't. But anyway, I want to see that. I want to see that. All right, so here's another colorway. This one's rose. Maybe I can hold them all up. This one is just orange. And then the last one here is yellow with a little bit of brown in it. So there we go, 4 fun colorways. Here's the grass one again. So yeah, this would be to carry multiple projects in. And let's look inside. I don't think they have any interior. No, there's no pockets, but they do have a gusset. First, they just want to slip off my lap. A little gusset here. So there we go. There we go. All right. Oops. These are also new, and these are probably, these might be bigger than my big red bag. So this would be for carrying multiple projects again, and you could probably work out of it as well. This is a nice handle shoulder, or you can carry it as well. I mean, carry it like a suitcase kind of thing. And I don't think there's no pockets inside either. So this would be like just to put a bunch of stuff in there. And it also has a gusset. So yeah, this is a fun one. Let me tell you, we have 2 colorways. Let's see if I can. This is Myth, okay? It's got birds, hearts, and some flowers of some sort, something like that. And this one is, I wonder if this is Let's see what the tag is on this one. Oh, this one doesn't. Well, I wish I could tell you. It doesn't have a tag on it. I would think this one might be. It looks like Greek. It looks like maybe, what am I trying to say? Okay, so we got home late last night, like 12 o'clock, 12:30. And literally, we did a taxi cab, we did a train, we did a tram, we did an airplane, and then we drove home. That's how I mean, all day long we were moving and grooving, which is fun. I got some knitting done. But I can't tell you the name of this one. I will post it though once I figure out the cadence comes up with it. Yeah, I can't tell. This looks like the mythical, like, you know, your signs kind of thing. So I'll have to look and post it for you guys, okay? These are great, big bags for if you want to bring lots of bags projects with you. All right, and then the other thing, we got some new colors in and some new styles of our Ori. And so I packed, my backpack went with me and it was great on the plane, and we were walking around Edinburgh. It was perfect. Then when we got to St. Andrews, I didn't need anything quite as big because we weren't going as far kind of thing. So I used my little crossbody. And I'm going to tell you why I love the crossbody. I actually did have a sweater in it. And I'll show you which one here in a minute. Can't break that off. Anyway, I have a candy one, which is super fun. And this one's really fun too. We're calling this one, well, I think it's called CW, like Color Work. We don't have tags on it just yet, but they are up online. And I was gonna show you the inside. So just not quite. So the inside, they have this nice pocket out here, and I carried, see, I'm a chapstick kind of girl. My chapsticks, you know, little things I might need, hand sanitizer. Actually, no, I put my hand sanitizer inside. They're just whatever little things in there. And then the inside, it also, I mean, it's pretty wide. And I carry a wrist wallet with a wrist strap, you know, so it's pretty big. I had the small, it was a sweater, but not a bulky sweater or anything, project in here with my wallet. And then it has this little space right here for I put my phone, so I could easily open it. Of course, I wasn't really using it much there, but easily open it up to take pictures or whatever. And I had this other little pocket where I had my hand sanitizer sitting up. So I mean, it was just easy to unzip, and I didn't have to go through all that jumbo. Like, it was just so perfect. And then there's also a zipper in here if you want to put something in there. I'm trying to think what I had in there. Not sure I had anything. Anyway, so we have this new colorway. And we got other colors that we had, like the candy, we got more of that in. I was just going to show you some of our new ones. I think we're calling this one Mist. It's just a nice gray. Yep. And then, so that's all the new colors we have on the crossbody. But then we got, I can't remember what we're calling this. Wimbledon, maybe? So it's kind of like a crossbody, right? A little backpack situation. You can put on your shoulder, but you could also cross your body. So this has got a lot of nice pockets. It's got a zipper here in the back. This one is teal, and it's got these pockets are awesome. I use my one in my backpack as well. It just is, it's thick enough, you know, to put something substantial in there. Not my wallet, but some wallets you could. And then the inside, same situation. We got one big pocket right here, and then we got the zipper pocket over there. So yeah, and we got this in teal, and we got this one in candy, just two colorways. Yeah. And so when we were walking around St. Andrews, I had my windbreaker, rain jacket, whatever you call it, was pink, and so wasn't mine, which I had on me, even if I just had it around my waist, because you just never knew when it was going to rain. And then I had my candy. I should have been going to the movies, what I should have been doing, but I didn't. And this is a new one that we've got from Ori as well, and we are calling this one Drizzle Sage. What are we calling this one? Oh, Canner TB,
Canfield.
Something like that. And I actually saw people carrying these in Scotland. So it's got the nice bottom, and this one is a little, not deeper, but you can put more in it because it's got this top part. And then the inside is very similar to the backpack, where you got a place if you want to put your computer right here. Right, that's where I put my patterns. And it's got a zipper pocket in there too. And 2 zipper pockets actually. Yeah, so this is, yeah, it definitely will fit more with this little top up here. And then if there's nothing in it, it'll just fold over. So check that out on our website. This one also has pockets for water bottles, or in some cases, maybe tennis ball or something, I don't know. And we've got this in one colorway, and this I said was a drizzled sage. So there we go. Those are our new bags. All right, so let me talk about my project. So like I mentioned, the ranunculus that I'm wearing in DK. I did make it two sizes. I would have made the smaller size if I'd got gauge. Didn't get gauge, so I made a size up. I probably could have even gone up one more size, but I'm fine with the way it fits. But if I was looking for a baggier situation, you know, I would have gone up. All right, so this is going to be a surprise to me too, because I got in so late last night I wasn't able to knit on any of my other projects or even look at them. So let's take a look-see. Okay, so this is my mom's ranunculus, and like I can't remember, I guess I probably had worked on some of them. I'm in the ribbing of my mom's. So I just have to finish the ribbing, and like I said, I'm going to probably do a different bind off for hers. She also probably wants similar sleeves that I have on mine, like 3/4 length, maybe a little longer. So that's my mom and the goat. We have more goat on order in both the fingering and DK. And I'm only on the second ball for my mom's. And also remember, I did not get gauge with this one either, fingering. So anyway, so that's my mom's ranunculus. Hopefully get that done soon. And this one, okay, yeah, now I'm remembering. See, I remember it was in here. This is the knit along, Murray Green knit along. I don't think I had separated for the sleeves. So once I separated for the sleeves, I just kind of stopped on this one because I knew I wasn't going to bring it with me. So that's as far as I've gotten. If I recall, I have maybe 6 or 8 more rows to go just knitting before I start with the lace on the bottom, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna work on tonight. Might have to do that one. I'd like to get that lace work going. Definitely not a 4-day for me. Maybe if I'd stuck to one project, maybe I could have done it in 4 days, but I just get bored. All right, let's see what else I got here. This one also did not make it on the trip, but I believe I did some more work on this one too. Let me get to the front. This is Pothos, what did pull over? This is the one that Ryan had brought a sample of. I cannot figure out where, okay. I think this is that. Anyway, so I got a little more color work in there. And sadly, I think I almost don't need to look at the chart. I feel like maybe halfway. I love doing the charts, you guys, and the color work. Let's see. Oh, no, I have a lot more to do. I am on row 22 and it goes to 60. So that makes me happy. And for some reason, this color work goes really well. I can't remember if I told you this last time. I think I did, but I'm gonna say it again. I noticed because my color work color is so bright that it was kind of showing through when I did the traditional carry. And I decided in these areas like down here where I was carrying it much longer, I'm using my backward loop jacquard so that it doesn't show through. And it seems to be doing exactly what I wanted it to do. So there we go. This has been really fun, really fun. And I'm using Ryan's yarn for both of them. Both Ryan yarn. I think it's just Ryan yarn. I want to call it Ryan's yarn or Ryan yarns. It's just Ryan yarn. So okay. I feel like there's something else I was going to tell you. I don't know. So on the plane, we have this little guy going. I showed this one to you. So this was one that I still don't know how happy I am. I might have to try this on. I'm sorry. Now I'm back on my circular 9-inch needles because I was going to work it on the plane. So I didn't want them to confiscate my double point needles. And they may not have, but I just didn't want to chance it. And I still feel like it's a tighter knit, but it still looks like it's going to be too big. So what I did, and you sock knitters can tell me if this is a good idea or not, I reduced on the sides, because this back here is where my heel is going to be. You can see the little ribbing there. So on the sides, once I've done the cuff, yeah, I'm figuring this is going to go around my foot, which I do have a narrow foot, so I started reducing stitches. I'm hoping that works. I really don't want to go to a 0 needle, but I feel like I shall try this on just to make sure. May do a few more rows to try it on to establish where my decreases were, you know, like to really and try it on. I do like this yarn though. This again is Ryan yarn. It's super fun how it just speckly. It's really fun. I don't think I brought it though. I did make it to 2 yarn shops in Edinburgh, and the Scottish people were so friendly. The weather, like I said, was very cool, which was nice. But man, do they talk fast. We talked to this one guy on the tram, and just like I was so focused on his words, but they talk so fast. I felt like I was in delay. Like I'd realize, oh, I think that was a joke, and then I would start laughing. And I mean, they were great people, and they didn't seem to get offended or anything. But I'm like, wow, you really do talk fast. Okay, so this one, I think I worked on this one too before I left. This one didn't make it. This is Pop Rocks, and this is so fun. I'm trying to remember. I think I have oh Lord, I have to count. I think I'm ready to do the third, I don't know what you call them, a bubble repeat. I think it's the third one. It also has 3 rounds. Like this one has 2 and this one has 1. So I'm not gonna lie, that little 1 row of that takes a long time. So otherwise you're just knitting, 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 and then you go down and you drop to make this thing on the side here. That can be time consuming because what I'm finding is it doesn't drop as easily as when you don't want it to drop. So I'm just doing like 1 or 2 at a time instead of going down to that 4th one. I feel like they get entangled, and then it's harder to get it to drop, if that makes sense. So yes, this is Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks pullover, okay? Then I think I forgot a project. How was that possible? Because I have it in another bag. Oh no, maybe I didn't. I can't remember if I'm missing a project or not. Let me see, is this the one? Maybe I just moved it. Oh, that's what I did. I just put it in a different bag. Oh, so the 2 yarn shops I went to, let me tell you this. They were on either ends and not in town. One was called Ginger Twist, and I found out it's the same one my daughter went to when she bought me a skein. It was from Ginger Twist, and I think a lot of the yarns that Ginger has in her shop are her hand dyed. So I bought a Surrey silk there. I bought a pin, and I bought a bag. That's why I was looking for that bag. It's just a cinch bag. Maybe I'll show it to you guys next week. But she was super nice. And the other one I went to was called Kathy's Yarn, and also I bought a skein of something that it's English wool and then dyed in Scotland, I believe. So I wanted something specific. So hopefully I can find a home for those somewhere. But this is my Westbourne. I really wanted to bring this with me, but I realized I had too many projects going, so I did not. This one stayed at home because it would have been well, then I had the 2 yarns. That's the other thing you have to think about. Like, do you bring a project? I did forget a bag. Now that I'm looking around, I'm gonna look one more time. It's the Painted Plains. Painted Plains? Yeah, Shaw. So let me make sure it's not. So anyway, this is Westbourne. This is Isabel Kramer using fingering. You don't have to use Surrey silk for the stripe. Matter of fact, she doesn't, or it's just using fingering. But we decided to add a little something fun to it. So, and then the nice thing about this pattern, Westbourne, Westbourne, is that she has a couple, like a day version and a night version. The day version I think has stripes in the sleeve, which we're not going to do. I'm not going to do it. It's the I'm doing the night version, and it's a scoop neck kind of, and it also has some shaping down the bottom, which I like. I like that little, just like the Joni had it. So yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to top up, because I think maybe I'll put on my projects. But this one I'm excited to show you guys. This is the Caitlin Hunter Novelli. This was my movie theater knitting, and we went and saw Oppenheimer, which was really good, but really long, over 3 hours, which was a lot of knitting. But the problem was, I don't know, in Scotland I don't think they have a lot of air conditioning. My son said his dorm did not have air conditioning, so the theater definitely did not have air conditioning, and that it was packed. It wasn't a very big theater, but it was packed, and not what we were used to, you know, as far as the big chairs that you can lounge down in. But it was good. It served its purpose, and I got a lot of knitting done. So with that being said, let me fix this one here. Okay, definitely need some blocking down here. So this is my Novelli. And I have finished the top here. I've done my ribbing, and they have short rows up here. I don't want to, got it on a stitch holder. I don't know if you can tell. But yes, there's some short rows there so that it's wider here and gets narrower there, you know. And the front and back have the same short rows. So that, I think, technically is the front. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. There's no difference. Oh, hold on. Hold the door. There we go. And then this is the other side, which I am now in the ribbing, and I think I am going to start the short rows, but I wanted to sit. I didn't want to be interrupted, so I probably will work on this tonight and finish the short rows. There's not that many. And then maybe even, I think then there's a three needle bind off at the shoulder, because I had to keep these stitches on the back live. So I'm almost done with this, actually. And like I said, this is going to need some blocking. I had to get up in the theater at one point because I was knitting along and something went right. You know, you could just feel it. And every once in a while I would get my husband's phone and look. And I'm like, this is, no. This was, oh, the other movie we saw was Mission Impossible, which was fine. It was entertaining. I, you know, like Tom Cruise, but they just kind of went to the nth degree with everything, which is fine because that's why you go to the theater, right, to be entertained. So it wasn't a problem for me to get up. So I walked out and fixed it, and I was really happy because I think I did a good job. I think I must have had a twisted stitch or something, and then I dropped it, and it was, you know, so that needed to be taken care of. It wasn't going to wait till I got home. And I think we had a lot more time in the movie too. And I'm like, I'm not going to sit there and do nothing. So I stepped out and fixed it. And I can't even tell where it was, which makes me really happy. So anyway, so this is Novelli. And yeah. So I'm hoping maybe next week I'll be wearing this. I was hoping maybe to wear it in Scotland because I did have a dress up somewhere, but it's good. I can wear it here for you. Now let me check. I'm just going to step away because I am missing one thing. And maybe I just, oh, it's in here. Silly me. Silly me. That's how big my big red bag is. It was in the bottom of it and I couldn't even tell. So this is the little bag I got from Ginger's shop. Ginger Twist Studio. And it even has Edinburgh on there, Scotland. So I had to do it. Had to do it. And this is what I did work on the plane, which I didn't realize there was some cable going on until the night before I left, but I decided to take it anyway. We just got more of these kits in. We have them in 2 colorways. Sorry, anyways. All right, so here it is. So it's got 3 colors, but 2 of them are main, and then the 3rd color is going to be the tassel, and then it's like 2 rows in the middle there. This is just a scarf. Super soft. This has got a lot of silk in it. Let's see, 25% mulberry silk, and the skeins have 438 yards in them, and you have 3 of them in the kits that we have. And so this was a good one to work on the plane, except for when I had to pull out the cable. It just made me nervous. Like, yeah, and I stopped in the middle of that road. Look at that. So this is where I am. I think I showed you some. So this is the bottom. The bottom's got some. You can tell, you can't really tell. Yeah, definitely needs to be blocked there. Can you see it? No, you can't even see it. And that's where the tassels are going to go, down there. And I'm just alternating between the 2 main colors, and what separates them is this little gray piece with the little, just cute little star, or what you would call it. Yeah, and very soft, very soft. So that's what I worked on the plane. I'm trying to think what else I have to share with you. I think that's it. Stay tuned because I think we've got some more yarn from our market that came in while I was gone. So I think we might be opening that shortly, like today, maybe tomorrow. So check it out. It's our linen blends. So yeah, and we also got the Pasquale cotton blends. So that's kind of the couple of things that we got at market. So, here's my pattern. I think that's all I have for you guys. Let me make sure I am, that painted planes, I am planning the licorice twist vest. I don't have a picture of it. I am gonna search for some yarns, maybe in that box that we got back there. Thought I had it here. Maybe I don't. It's a very cute vest pattern. I will put the link up. I thought we had it. And we saw it at market, which got us all excited. And apparently I don't have it in here. So I'm sorry, but I'll put a link up. I've shown it I think I showed it last week. But anyway, yeah, so I hope y'all could hear me all right. I'm just realizing that the microphone is over there. I told my husband, so when we landed in Jacksonville, and then we had to drive here. So we landed around 8-ish, something like that. And it's 9:30, and I am just not very good at sleeping on the planes. I was proud of myself because I closed my eyes twice, but I'm not really sure I slept much. But I'm the one that drove home. So I told my husband, it's okay, I took a couple naps while I was driving. No, I really didn't. But it is hard doing that drive when there's nothing between here and there. And yeah, and everybody else was snoozing in the back. But it's okay. And my son had a great time. I don't know if I told you that. And so he came home with us, so I'm happy to have him home. He apparently met a lot of international people. There was a lot of other, and people from other places other than the U.S. And he got a couple new friends. And the way he described them to me, or he was telling a story, and it was Oscar and the two Turks. And I'm like, what? Like, it sounded like a book to me or a movie. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, my two Turkish friends. And I'm like, well, don't they have names? But I guess that's how people refer to them, because they came together, they were friends. And the other funny thing was, he ran into somebody there that they have mutual friends from when we used to live in Charlotte, North Carolina. So that was interesting too to him. So anyway, he had a good time, and we're glad to have him back. And then school starts next week, and we get to move my other daughter in this week on Sunday. So yeah, always something going on, right? Okay, so I hope you guys have a great week. I look forward to catching up with you next week. And reach out to us, text us if we can help you or show you pictures of anything. Check out our website, fuzzygoatyarns.com, and we'll be in touch then. See ya. Bye.